Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back through daily crypto news and analysis, and today we're going to be talking about Hbar. So I actually am very excited to talk about this because a lot of people are getting annoyed. A lot of people are hating on Hbar. A lot of people are commenting, this thing's garbage, it's not moving, what is going on with this? Why are we not at $1 plus? Why are we not at Solana's market cap? Dude, what is happening with Hbar? Is this just a trash coin? Blah, blah, blah. I am hearing it on a day-to-day basis. Trust me, if you guys are frustrated with the price on Hbar, imagine being me, okay? Imagine being somebody who's uploading content on Hbar, doing this research for days, for months, and you think that this is the next best thing, and then all of a sudden you have people pretty much hounding you every second of the day. Dude, what's up with the price? What's up with the price? And then all of a sudden, you come to this realization, and you're like, you know what? This kind of reminds me of something in the past. You know what that is? That is XRP in 2017 and 2018. And then you kind of just get to yourself, and you're like, well, wow, these people who are hating on this asset, jumping into other assets, buying Solana, buying pumps, well, they are in for a surprise. But why? Well, first off, we look back on the chart, okay? Check this beautiful thing out, right? So I'm actually going to duplicate this, and I'm going to go to Hbar because this is actually pretty interesting. Now, I think it's actually Hedera, right? So it's Hedera. Okay, so this is pretty interesting. Now, if we're looking at the all-time chart, things look a little different here. Okay, doesn't look like XRP at all because we've had this downward momentum. Then we went to go to break out. We couldn't really break out because, of course, Bitcoin kind of doing its wave 3, if you will, or maybe it is just still in its or it's wave 2. I mean, sorry, not its wave 3. It's wave 2. So what is the base point here? What is going on? What is the main focus point here? Well, first off, I do want to mind you that our major popping point for Hbar was actually in January. We hit about 10 cents, but that wasn't really the main focus point. In fact, our main target point here, or our all-time high, actually happened in April. April was the point to really watch for. Then, of course, we had this nice downward momentum after that, and the rest is history. But check XRP out. We had a little bit of a pop in, April, and then our major topping point actually happened in May. Now, in May on Hbar, we actually had a little bit of a run up. We tried to retest the all-time high, but we only got as far as 33.3. And then XRP kind of just goes stable. Becomes a stable coin. People are calling it trash. People are jumping into other assets. They don't care for it, whatever. Has a little bit of a pop by the end of the month, almost 30 cents. And check out Hbar, okay? Now it's kind of trading sideways, but it's still in an upward trend, I mind you, since September 27th, that everybody seizes to, kind of ignore, if you will. And then XRP does the unthinkable, surprises everybody, and pumps to $3 and almost 40 cents. And of course, it hit $3.84 on some exchanges, but who is paying attention to that? Who cares, right? Hbar will do the same. In fact, I think Hbar will do the same, except on a higher base point. We got to remember, we went from 23 cents to $3.30 plus, with $3.84 being the topping point. In 1 month, I mind you. Okay? So a difference of like over a 10x. It's actually technically from 23 cents, it's like, I don't know, like a 15x or something like that. I don't even know. Okay? So, realistically speaking, 23 cents to $3.84. Okay? Now, if we do that same move from our current price, mind you, 39 cents, I'm just going to say, and we do like a 17x or something, we would be at $6.63. I'm totally fine with that. We don't need to get to $10. I've always said $10 is whatever. I've always said $3 to $6 is the main focus point. Okay? I just want to say, we had the market cap of Solana. We would be worth $5.02. And we're going to be talking about why this is actually significant to talk about. So first off, let's talk about a few tweets. And I'm going to read 2 tweets of my own, actually. I know, selfish, whatever. Listen, I'm going to say this in the most serious tone possible. With the utility partnerships, innovation, consistent ecosystem growth, and development that is happening day to day, do you honestly think Hbar was only going to make a 20x gain this bull run? We are far from over. A lot of people thought that I meant 20x from our current price point, but honestly, 17x is very possible. I also think 20x is possible. That brings us to about $7.80, whatever. And it is the base point that, listen, if you honestly think that Hbar has topped at this price here at 50 cents, you are about to be surprised, ladies and gentlemen. You truly are. Now, we also see here, LMAO, right? Hbar is a garbage coin. I'm not buying it. I'd rather buy X and X. Hbar pumps 1,000% plus. Okay, I just bought a bag. What's the price target? This is what is about to happen. This is exactly what we are about to experience. You might be wondering, well, why? What are you talking about? The same thing that started to happen back here. Look at the FOMO. Okay? This is what we are in store for. It's not me getting your hopes up. It's me being completely honest with you. The process, this entire pattern, will continue to repeat and repeat and repeat. Happens every single time. Now, I just want to read you guys some things that are happening. So, in 2018, Mikomi published 0 knowledge proofs of modern digital life. We imagine a tokenized future, evolution from platforms to ecosystems, built on P2P networks with rewards for adoption and participation. With Hedera, we're building this now. Join us. This is great. Of course, I've talked about this, right? It's incredible. The future is going to be amazing. Digitized lifestyles in a tokenized future. I'm telling you guys, understand what you hold, know what you hold, and know that it is the future. Hedera Hashgraph is outscaling every other asset in the space. People aren't realizing it because of the price action, but soon they won't need to worry anymore. Web 1.0, read only. Web 2.0, read and write. Web 3.0, read, write, and own. Web 3.0 is going to be ways ahead of anything that we have seen in the past. Web 3.0, $140 trillion market. I'm telling you, it's going to be huge. Just imagine if Hedera Hashgraph is at the soul of Web 3.0. I easily see us gaining a 10% market share of that market, sitting at a $92.26 range at a 235x. Now you might be wondering, well, when do you expect this to happen? When do you by 2025 to 2030? I think that this is a solid pinpoint to watch for. I think $100 is very possible next bull run. I've always said that. Okay? Especially if we go into a utility-driven market. Now, as I see here, DeFi will push Hbar into the top 10. Again, when we're talking about DeFi, first off, when we're talking about all these spaces, you know, there's a lot of market share in this space. We talk about NFTs being huge. I've always discussed NFTs. Okay, this market is worth almost $60 billion. And then we talk about DeFi. Of course, DeFi is pretty big. It's worth almost $180.2 billion. And this hasn't even popped yet. This actually hasn't even been on a massive run yet. It's actually down 14.5%. Trading volume is down about 14.2%. This could technically do a 10x this bull run, especially if we're talking about a $7 trillion complete market cap for crypto by the end of this bull run, which a lot of people are saying that is possible. I've always said 5 to 7 trillion is very possible. We could see this market cap actually going up by 10x to be a $1.8 trillion market cap. And if we're talking about that for the DeFi space, and Hedera Hashgraph is worth $180 billion, say for so just 10% of that, okay? You're looking at an $11.86 Hbar or 29x. Yes, that is possible. I just want to remind you guys. Is it highly likely to happen? No, I'm just telling you guys though. Now, I've also seen this. This came up on my feed today, and it was very interesting to say the least. Get your Solana pitchforks ready. Avi market cap is 4.2 billion. Solana market cap equals 76.8 billion. Okay, so when we're talking about this, we compare it to Solana in terms of market cap as well. Okay, and I don't know why this didn't change, but there we go. So there we go. $5.02 at its current market share, or 12x. Very reasonable. I think it's possible. Easily. Okay, now you might be wondering, well, what is up with talking about Solana with Hbar? Well, check this out. So after an audit, it was discovered that Solana lied about their supply. Instead of being 8 million, it's 20 million. They lied and had 12 million coins hidden in a market maker wallet. They're also partnered with Tether, which is why I stay very far away. Now, of course, we know Crypto Whale, kind of joke of an individual, but I do want to mention this because we've always discussed a lot of things within this entire market. And in fact, we've always discussed Tether and the correlations to Bitcoin pumps and stuff like that. And, you know, this could be fairly interesting, of course. Now, Crypto Whale actually does do fairly good overall research. And of course, when we're talking about Solana, of course, they're talking about individual node votes as transactions, node-to-node messages as transactions as well. It's not DDoS, resilient, ABFT sacrifice speed for security. Solana network forked and went offline this year. Never would happen with Hbar. Solana is just favor of 21. It's not going to make it. Of course, listen, when we're talking about Solana, you know, yeah, sure, it's going to pump. It's going to move in price. And so will Hbar. In fact, I do think that Hedera will grasp the market cap of Solana by the end of this bull run. Could be Q2 of 2022. It could be Q1. We have to wait for the market indicators to really kind of tell us that. But I will say this. Hbar has a bright future right now. There's a lot of things to happen. And we do see here, ask yourself why Hedera Hbar has the most Fortune 500 partners than any other crypto. Why Hedera Hbar Foundation has the biggest development fund in all of crypto. If you still think it's not a good long-term investment, then tell me why. I'm all ears. Of course, we do see here, ask yourself why all these amazing things happening. Hbar is still stuck at 40 cents. If you are wondering who the fool is in the room. Oh, man. A lot of people, this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? The sentiment around Hbar is the fact that it's not moving in price. So obviously we need to sell and jump into other things that are pumping, right? I think a lot of people in this market, and I'm not even saying that I think, actually I know a lot of people in this market go over to CoinMarketCap or go over to an exchange and they see this, right? Trending. Wow, look at this. It's up 81%. I'm selling Hbar and I'm jumping into this to chase the pump. People chase pumps all the time. People have been selling Hbar and jumping into KDA actually. In fact, I've seen a lot of people on my timeline saying that they're selling this or that and jumping into this asset. Okay? Now, I mind you, in the last month, you could have got this asset for $1.81. It's currently sitting at $16.76. Round of applause. I clap. Okay? I clap for all those individuals that were in this and made those gains. But I'm just saying, okay? You went from $1.80 to almost $18, which is a 10x. That's great. Incredible. Hbar has already 20x this bull run. For those who are in early enough, it 20x'd already. I can tell you right now, by the end of this bull run, we are looking at a 100x opportunity from those bottom prices that I've labeled before in the past. Okay? I don't know if this is going to 100x. I honestly don't know too much information about KDA, but I've heard some good things. But overall, I'm not dead set on it, and I'm not sold on it either. But, of course, it will probably continue to make gains. I'm not going to buy into it. It's up 40%. It's already, you know, done some major moves. Of course, I'm fine with missing out. My bags are already packed on most assets. But I'm just saying, right now, that's what people are doing. People are jumping out of Hbar and jumping into other ships, even though this is essentially the Titanic 2.0, where it is truly unsinkable. Okay, I mind you. But overall, when we're talking about what's happening throughout this market, I always like to compare XRP to Hbar because it is the main focus point here. And XRP is getting a lot of slack here too, but I'm telling you, it's going to repeat the same bull run pattern, and people are going to be surprised yet again. They're not going to learn their lesson, and it's going to show them exactly why you need to have patience and pay attention. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on if you guys want more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter as well as join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, I hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night, wherever you guys are on this beautiful. This is Nick. Peace out, guys.